Yo, what's up guys, Shujinkydink here with another video to entertain or assist you in becoming the better Injustice 2 player. And this video is all about Donatello. He's my favorite turtle, smartest of the bunch. There's a little trait dealy going on here. So I kind of wanted to just go over his combos and help you out. Probably going to be doing a combo guide with all four of the turtles, even though some of them are pretty much the same, but there are some slight differences. So yeah, subscribe for more of that, and let's get into it. So Donatello has a couple different ways that you can kind of start his combos. The 2-1 is probably going to be your best as far as punishing goes, because it's a 9-frame mid, so if they do something that's kind of safe, like -11 or something like that, probably safe for that. You also have the back 2-2, which is his highest damaging starter. However, the first hits is a high, and it's a 12-frame startup, so you probably wouldn't want to use that unless you're punishing something like Supergirl Teleport or something like that. Or if you're just kind of playing in the footsies range, you just kind of want to go for it. See if you can get something going that way. And then you have 1-1, which is a low. So it's a high into low. Again, fairly quick startup, I think it's 8 frames. And then you have the mix up there as a low as well. Now the 1-1 does the least amount of damage, whereas the back 2-2 does the most damage, and the 2-1 does somewhere kind of in the middle. So you get the trade-off for having that mix-up, you get a little bit less damage. Having the slower startup, you get a little bit more, but then just the standard punish is somewhere in between. So the combos kind of start kind of the same with your starter into this, what's that move called? Spinning Splinters. Then after that, you follow with the back 3, and then I've been doing jump 2 because I'm finding I can't really hit it with jump 3, but if it's possible, maybe you can try it. And then jump 2, and then we end in back 2-2, and then the anti-air grab. Because I find the back 2-2-3 the last hit tends to whiff, so it's safer bet to go with the grab, plus you're building meter, getting a knockdown. So let's off the first starter, should look like this. There we go, so we got 354, that's off the 2-1. Now if you did out the back 1-1, should look like this. So 343, so you saw it does less damage than the 2-1. And now if we do it with the back 2-2, we'll see what it should look like this. So 375, so you see that's the most damaging one out of the 3. I found that the 1-1, just the 1-1 into it, kind of changes the gravity a little bit for the back 3, making it a little bit more difficult to hit than the other 2. Not exactly sure why, or if that's just a mental thing in my head, but I did notice that. The back 3 is pretty specific timing after this. Gotta do it almost immediately as you recover. So try and find that sweet spot, practice around finding that sweet spot after this to hit that back 3 almost every time. So the next string that we can combo from is the 4-2-1-3 into the air grab. And then we enhance the air grab to get our back 3 window. Then after that you can end it the same way as before. And if you did it right, it should look like this. So 376 damage. It is a bit of a slower start, but it is off an overhead. So you do have the overhead, and then you have the 1-1, which is the low. Now you can also end your combos in different ways. Obviously, you don't have to just use the one method that I've been showing you. There's a couple different ways if you want to like set up a trade or something like that. So something like that, using the hard knockdown, the very hard knockdown of like back 3, forward 3. You will be sacrificing damage doing that, but you know, it'll allow you for the setup if that's kind of what you really want. You lose about 40 points of damage. This one here was really kind of difficult for me to do, but once you kind of figure out the timing, it's not so bad. It's the 2-1 up 3, and then you go into the back 2-2 in that, and then you do back 3. I couldn't get a jump attack after it. I still haven't had time to really practice it. And you can end it either like the same way with that or the hard knockdown. So if you did it right, it should look like this. So 387, so it does the most damage. It's really important after you do the 2-1-3 that you really kind of try and hit them at the peak of their launch with the back 2-2. Otherwise, the air grab is going to whiff. And after the back 3, you just do a slight step forward and then do the same thing into the back 2-2 into the staff grab. And that's it, guys. There's just some combos to get started with Donatello. I hope you found this video enjoyable. If you did, leave a like, because it really helps me out. And subscribe, because we make new videos every single day. Hashtag Bonehawks and all that stuff, and we'll see all you guys in the next video.